start the podcast, guys. We're live. We're recording. Everything's recording. We got the setup going. Guys, this is episode 59. We're here in a field.
Yeah, dude. It feels weird. We got a we got
a radio tower.
Radio jammer. A 4-kill streak.
We're fucking dude. Someone calling the counter UAV. I think
so
that's
wild.
What's going on right now. But yeah, guys. So we're here, Chicago, NXL event. This is our first live ever podcast, like from a location.
Hey, let's give ourselves a pat on the back real quick.
Yeah, hey guys, we set it up. We got it done. I'm gonna have to record a fuck ton tonight, or edit a fuck ton tonight. But hey, this is all for you guys. So let's talk about some fun things today. We got a lot obviously going on with the event. I want to get your guys' opinion about who you guys are gonna play and all that stuff. You guys were just talking earlier. We also had some topics about, traveling stuff coming in here.
Yeah.
Fucking shout out Caden, apparently. He
pulled
through when he had to. But real quick, before we get into that, we got to mention our sponsors, Liquid IV and NECTR Energy. If you want to check out Liquid IV, head over to liquidiv.com. Use code Mafia_Moffitt. Same with NECTR Energy. You're going to get,
Always on me, baby.
Oh yeah, he's got them on there. But yeah, go check out NECTR Energy at nectar.energy, and you'll be able to get more information about those. And we actually have an ad read pre-prepared, so you'll hear more about those later on in the show. Anyways, let's jump into it, guys. Hey, so introduce yourselves, in case people haven't seen the rest of the shows.
Damn, dude, usually I have you introduce me. But
yeah,
hey,
what's
what's
up,
going
Ash?
on, dude? Coming back in, episode 59. Almost, we're so close to 60, so feeling good out
We're
here.
Close to 69.
Close to, dude, that's gonna be a legendary episode. Is 69.
I mean? Yeah.
I cannot wait for that one. That one's we gotta dress up in suits or something.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun one, man.
Weather's great. Nothing too. It's a little hot, if you're standing here in the sun, but not too bad at all.
Yeah, if you're just in an open field with sun beating down on you, like we
there you
kind of
go.
are right now, it'll get hot. But for the most part, it's been kind of low or high 60s, low 70s. I've seen.
I checked the weather. It said 50% of downpour on Sunday.
Just on
yeah,
Sunday,
I did see some rain moving in on Sunday.
I'm a little nervous about that one because last year's was wild. Dude,
if you guys remember last year's Sunday, if you ever watched the Bears versus the San Francisco game, that was that same day. The dudes were swimming on the field and shit, and we were in the same downpour playing paintball.
Yeah, every gun went down. You were having it was raining so much to where the inside of your lenses, water would get through, and you just couldn't get it out. It was impossible. But
yeah, see, that's the part I'm glad I missed.
This guy, of course, he misses it, dude.
Comes in for the glory.
We needed him, and all of a sudden he's nowhere to be seen.
Brandon, speaking of nowhere to be seen, do you want to explain why we're out here in a field recording the podcast right now, Brandon?
That's a great question.
Yeah, here, I'll take that. Yeah. All right. So, we originally record on Tuesdays, and
that is true.
And since we were going to leave on the Wednesday morning, we don't want to stay up too late, because we're responsible men.
I'm lazy and I wanted sleep.
I had to drive all the way over to Cedars, So I was like,
there was legit excuses, all right, people.
Yeah, absolutely. So we try to record on Monday. Mondays are my long days, and it was extremely long, man. Hopefully you heard it in the little ad read, whether we played it at the beginning or
it'll be
whatnot.
in the midpoint.
Ain't no way you can show the photos, right? Ain't no way you can show those photos.
No,
right?
that's HIPAA.
That's wild, bro. Those photos were wild.
Yeah,
we're going to get Brandon fired live on the podcast.
Dude,
but, so it was funny because I think you were like, hey, guys, I'm heading into my last surgery. Surgeon says, maybe an hour or so, maybe a couple more than that, 3 hours max. 4 hours later, me and Hats are sitting in a Discord call, where the fuck is this guy?
Dude, do we two-man it right now?
Do we just send it?
Yeah, I wouldn't have been mad if you guys did.
Yeah, but hey, for our lovely listeners, we threw a big monkey wrench in the scheme, or in the plan, I guess. I'm also on 2 hours of sleep, guys, so I'm going to say a lot of things that don't make sense, and you're just going to have to stay with me. Kyle Juice, it's going to get me through this. But, we threw a monkey wrench in the plan, and we're out here in a field, and I love the fact we're in a field. I'm going to keep going back to the field.
Yeah.
It's probably my favorite part of this show. It feels like we're getting back to our roots,
Seriously.
Just 3 dudes in a field recording a podcast.
Just like with the 96 Iron Men versus the Turtles? Dude,
exactly. We need some white bunkers
good.
Right now, man, and we're good. We got the die tent over there. They were there during that same event.
Yeah, so okay, hold on, let me grab this. I don't know if you guys can't see this looking at it, but our competition, that one team that we play, is maybe 50 feet behind the camera right now.
I do find that really funny, and I was actually going to ask you guys about them in just a little bit here.
Definitely.
But yeah, hey, what's up, Vegas Golden Misfits?
I'm excited,
you guys.
Yeah, shout out to those guys. Those guys are great ballers. So
that's actually you guys' first game.
Is it?
That's a perfect segue.
Is that our first game?
Yeah, so I actually pulled your guys' stuff up earlier. I wanted to get your guys' prediction live on the show. So they haven't played a match yet, so when you guys hear this, it'll already be done. But what's awesome is now you guys get to talk shit and say all your, say it with your chest, and then Monday morning or whenever this comes out, people will be able to see, okay, how did they actually do?
Yep, exactly.
So,
if we could back it up.
getting right into it, you guys are starting off your prelims. Like we just said, we were playing the Vegas Golden Misfits. I mean, yeah, what's the prediction for that game, guys?
I think it's going to be a very, very close game. I think those guys are really, really talented, and I think they have depth in their roster all the way through.
Live podcast shit, Brando.
Oh, we got the
Hornets are attacking.
I'm
the
telling you, dude,
Coyotes.
we were actually getting attacked by yellow schmackets out at the van. So
This podcast is gonna cut halfway through as we're just running around.
I think we're on top of just some kind of great hive mind.
It probably is.
So-
Just 50 feet below, there's 1,000 Yellow Jackets. Well, okay, they now own my monster. But sorry to cut you off. You were talking about the Golden Misfits.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a really close game because I think they have a really solid style of play. I think they can switch it up, go slow, go fast. And I mean, look at them. Their record's showing pretty well. I'm pretty sure they did really well in D3, and then they ended up their first tournament playing D2. I'm pretty sure they won it. So good for them. That's some serious momentum carrying it in, especially coming into semi-pro.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they played D2 last year at World Cup, won that. But I think since they've come back, I think they've only been with playing the WCPPL, but they've been really solid there. So make this jump up to semi-pro in the NXL. It'll be fun to see. It'll be fun to play them. See their success.
I
It'll
think so
be
as well.
kind of a check where you're at type moment, not only for you guys but for them as well. And,
Yeah.
So that's kind of I think that's a good first prelim match. See what's going on. So what's the prediction? I need a bold prediction. I need a score. I need a point line.
I'll say we'll win by 1, and it'll be right before overtime. Swing point. They get a major trying to win it while we're trying to lock it down, and swing point goes our way.
Okay.
That's
So
pretty
swing
pretty wild one.
Swing point major in overtime.
No, right before overtime,
Right
under
before
60
overtime.
seconds.
Under 60 seconds. Okay, so
Even more
not in
bold.
overtime yet, but to save overtime.
Yeah.
Okay. Jesus.
So it's
Ash.
it's
That's not happening.
I mean, dude, anything can happen, bro. Wild happens in Chirac.
What's your fucking prediction, Brando?
I say 4-2. We win.
4-2? Okay.
That's what I'm going with. Yeah.
That's a lot better. I'll have to add these to the screen and post. So hey, remember that, Ryan. So okay, cool. The next game, this is kind of a fun one, a spicy one. You guys have been asking for this matchup all year.
Last camp?
It's not. Well, yeah, I was gonna say it's not fit. That's the other one you guys have been asking for, but it's one of the two. So, yeah, Blast Camp. That's how you guys finish your Friday out here at the NXL Chicago event.
Yeah, I without a doubt think that's going to be by far our hardest game. We're gonna be fighting for tooth and nail on that every inch, because Blast Camp, those are some good guys, right? Obviously, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I study Jackson Frey's videos on how that guy plays, straight up, he's putting it out there for me to study it. So, I think that they have a really solid line all across the board. This is semi-pro in general. There are no slackers, right? There are no easy games. Every team is good out here.
Well, I mean, you've made that point before, but this is not even a slacker team of the good teams. This is the second place team who
Exactly.
literally only lost a fit. And so it's, that's a good ass challenge. You guys always talk about the semi-pro moniker.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, there's a good test. Go see if you're at least in the game with those
Dude,
guys.
and as you guys know, dude, I've been begging for that. I've been begging since
Yes,
no
Hatch
joke,
has.
the first
since
the first
they
season
joined the league pretty much.
Yeah, I'm dude, I want to play the good teams, because dude, that's the best way to test your skills against, I mean, dude, I want to be fit. I wanted the best of the best, but obviously, dude, Blast Camp, those guys are right behind him. 12 points behind in the overall series.
Yeah, I would say they're a good runner-up.
Dude, great runner-up, right? Dude, great runner-up.
They're 1-2 in the league by far. So yeah, great runner-up.
I'm excited to play them. I think that one's going to be a close game. I think possibly we could win that one if all our cards go right. And obviously it's a hard thing to say, not even playing them ever.
Yeah.
So
it all has to go according to plan.
Exactly right. And so hopefully our plan beats their plan. I would like to say we win in overtime.
God, you love your overtimes.
I love
Are
overtime,
you
dude.
writing a movie script right now? Is that what we're watching?
Sheesh, man, dude, you never know, dude. The story of Chirac 2023
This is
could be
actually
so
the
different.
script of the event being written right now, and then
Dude,
we're gonna see it play out over the next 48 hours.
If all this hits on black,
If all of this comes true, I'm taking you to a casino.
we are gambling our lives away. Honestly, fuck the tournament.
Fuck
fuck
the
Sunday.
tournament. God, I've got Yellow Jackets flying all over me. This is.
You got to remember, dude, they smell your fear.
This is the live experience. Well, is it fear or is
This
it?
is the live
Kyle
field
juice?
experience. This is the live field experience.
It's
Just
the live.
in the
yeah,
random.
no.
I feel
We're
like there was,
bringing
like,
you
cow patties out here.
the
or something.
closest we can to a paintball field. You're getting attacked by Yellow Jackets constantly.
You know, it could be worse.
Nah,
I couldn't.
Could it?
I actually low-key think Yellow Jackets are like the worst thing to die by, bro. Not even gonna lie.
Yeah, no, I fuck with bees. Bees are the homies.
I'd rather die
Yellow
from like a
Jackets,
sloth
wasps, hornets, fuck them. I don't care if they're good for the environment. Fuck them.
bear.
You know?
for me.
Just kind of, yeah, exactly. That's how it goes, you know?
Are you guys allergic to like bee stings or anything like that?
No, just fucking hate them.
I agree.
It's just a, it's a, yeah.
It's passion. It's a passionate hate for sure.
Well, okay, the way I look at it is because, like, bees at least are helpful, you know?
I
They're
agree.
going to produce honey. They're going to spread some pollen. They're going to do some shit that's going to be helpful.
Yep.
What the fuck does a wasp do?
Pain.
Yeah.
Pain.
You know, our good friend, the bug exterminator, Logan Greenwald, who's
Yeah.
actually not here because he's exterminating
God damn
bugs this
it,
weekend.
Dude. Don't even get me started on that.
But, you know, he always talks about hornets, too. He's the same way. He hates them. So, you know what? To me, that's a verified checkoff. I can hate those enemies.
Honestly, I want to give a special shout out to the leader of the mosquitoes. I will find you and I will kill you. I will find the leader of the mosquitoes, dude. I hate them.
Yeah.
So, but
Well, all right.
who do
Well,
we
that
play-
was our insect tangent for this week. Bug fighting's
Who
coming
do we play
soon.
third? Who do we play third? I don't even know. I don't even know.
All right, so Blast Camp.
Oh, yeah, what was
you
your
got
prediction for Blast
prediction? Winning an OT. What's Brandon's?
All right. So, of course, I want it to be competitive, want it to be close. Considering we've played Killers twice, lost by 4, it was a close loss by 4. I felt like the second time we played. I'm gonna say,
DMG by 8.
yeah, DMG Mercy
By
6-0.
8. By 8. It's like, wait, that's not even the mercy rule is less than that.
I'm about to say, yeah, dude. I don't think we go up to 6, right? We go 5.
We're
Did we?
inventing some
Oh,
new
dude,
shit
I don't
for this
fucking
game,
know.
bro. That's exactly what's happening.
I like that.
Um,
23.
Yeah, no, it's the Chirac mercy rule.
You know,
All right.
I just want to close.
Okay, so close game with Blast Camp. That's
That's
kind of
what-
your guys'
that's what I'm
at least
hoping.
expectation.
That's what I
goal.
would like. Those guys are obviously in a completely different league of their own with PB Fit, right? So it's like, I see why those guys are so good, and I'm excited to play them. Like, I want to test my skill against those guys.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Well, kind of a completely opposite spectrum of team. You guys have the Texas Cyclones. That's your first game on Saturday. They're
excited for that
kind
one.
of a similar position to you guys. They've been a
They did
team
the
that's
same
been
jump
just
we did.
moving up in the ranks. You know, these last couple of years. I think they were playing like D4 a couple of years ago, and now they're D3 last year, semi-pro this year.
I
so.
remember at World Cup, the World Cup we won, we were playing split deck with Cyclones and they won.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
and that would have
sure.
been D4, right? Yeah, because
they
that was
won
the final
D4
game.
World Cup, and we won D3 World Cup in the same split deck bracket. So that was pretty cool. I like those guys.
They're coming for you, bro.
Yeah,
Good.
good.
Good. I like playing them. Yeah, I think we
fast
played
that
them
bus
twice
drive?
last
How
year.
fast is that bus drive? Send it back to Texas.
That's the goal. But I like
That's
those
another
guys a lot.
you have to go to an event to know the Texas Cyclones bus. Because if you go to an event, you're gonna see it.
Yeah,
And sadly,
they have
we
this
can't
huge,
bring that
like-
to you.
I almost want to say is that like a double-decker bus? Like we can literally see it from where we're at
I
right
can't.
now.
Yeah, no, that's actually hilarious. I looked over.
Is that like one of those British
There's the bus.
double-deckers? That looks
I
huge,
don't know if
bro.
it's not a double decker, because double decker it's on top, right? So it's just a big like RV or not RV, like touring bus, like
Yeah, like a
Yeah,
touring
you
bus.
fit a lot of guys
for
in
sure.
there. That's hilarious that as we're talking about it, it's within eyesight from us.
Yeah.
Guys, the field, it gives and it takes, and we love it. Also, shout out Vegas Golden Knights. They're getting stretched within about 12 feet from us now, so they're closing in. And at the end of the podcast, I think they're going to come and fight us and try to take over
You
the
talking
show.
about Misfits?
I would have said Golden Knights. Yeah, I meant Misfits. Same thing.
Same.
They literally took the name. I feel like
Did
because
they?
it's
I
the
thought-
the
was it
hockey
Golden
team
Knights?
is the Vegas
no,
Golden
no,
Knights,
that's
and
the
so
hockey
I'm
team.
guessing
Oh shit! I don't
maybe
follow hockey very well. Damn,
I don't
now
know.
Now I know,
I don't
dude.
we're teaching that.
Follow hockey enough now.
Had you got the hair for hockey, bro? You ever seen the like all hair teams, like the
Dude,
videos from like
I would get
Minnesota and
freaked
shit?
out, dude, because it's like, what if you get like your hair pinched on something, bro? Then all of a sudden you get a whole you get scalped in like a single second, bro.
You know, you went real with it, but that was a fire reference I just made, so I'm gonna give myself a pat on the back there, because the mullet flow, you got to look it up. The Minnesota, I think it's literally called the all hair team. It's
The
like
all-hair
high school
team.
students, and it's instead of being the best skilled guys, it's the best.
You know, I think
hair.
I've actually heard about that, and they're like mediocre, right, low key, or they like
But
super
they look
good?
the best.
I don't know.
They
like,
look the best,
Look, I'm
but they're
not gonna
the
comment on their
best.
playing, technique, but yeah, they look better than you. I'm gonna say that.
Okay, for now.
So
we'll see.
that's how you know.
see.
So Cyclones, like we're saying, kind of the same position as you guys. Need a point total, Hash.
I think we'll beat those guys by 2. I think it'll be 5-3.
5-3.
I was gonna say 5-2. I want to win by 3.
Okay. So that's your guys's. You mark that on your schedule as we want to win that game at least. You know, have that in the back pocket.
I want to win. Honestly, Ryan, no joke.
You want to win all of them.
I want to win every single game possible.
Well, I could have believed that, but
Yeah. So.
that's no. But everyone has that on your schedule. You know, when you come to an event, you got those games that you're like, all right, we need to win this. If we don't win this game, something else is completely going wrong. We got to figure some other shit out.
Completely.
So
right?
it's a good kind of check-in game.
I agree.
Unfortunately, it does happen on your third game of the day. You know, you got your third game of the tournament.
A lot of adjustments are going to be made until then, right? And it's like scouting's like a huge thing, dude. You got to watch them, and they're going to watch you. If you're not watching, dude, you're a step behind.
Oh, exactly, man. And I mean, it only gets easier the higher up the divisions you go, because now you guys kind of play on your own little kind of center court type field as well.
Exactly.
So every other team's going to be over there
identifying personnel so much easier, right?
Mm-hmm.
You'll be able to tell when Colt, like if you play PB Fit, you can tell when Colt's out,
I do love
right?
Colt the cow.
I'm just using him as an example, right? Because obviously that's one of the PB Fit's strongest player, right? So
I just love when you fanboy Hatch. It's actually one of my favorite features about you.
What can I say, bro? I'm just a big fan of the game.
Let's give a shout out to Lastro while we're at it. Fanboy about him a little
Lastro!
bit. You were talking about him earlier because you guys had the last 2 rows of the plane. What was going on with that?
Oh, dude. So let me tell you, no shout out to Brando because
No
dude, he had. Let me tell you, this guy
off the screen,
guy had 3 people. He had Cedar, Michelle, and himself to save 2 seats on top of their 3. They didn't save shit. Cedar was supposed to save seats as well. It was
no, but that's what I'm saying. So they didn't save shit?
They didn't save shit. They just sat in a straight line. And I'm like, bruh. Right? And then so the next flight, keep in mind, we are sprinting to that next flight. Our layover was like, it was like an hour, but we kind of like landed a little bit later, right?
This is why you get non-stops, kids.
I thought we had nonstop. Then all of a sudden it said stopped in Phoenix, and I'm like, yo, says
when
who?
did they add that?
Yeah, when did they add that?
Am I getting paid back for that? Am I getting a flight credit for
Yeah, like what the hell,
flights?
dude? Seriously, inconvenience on my life.
Inconvenience.
But no joke, we're like running to the gate, and you know those like escalators that are like flat on the floor, you know, that like.
Oh yeah, the like moving walkways.
Yep.
Make you feel like Superman
so
for a second.
I am. Cedar and Caden are running.
You're full on Master Chief sprinting.
Dude, I was going pretty fast. And no joke, Caden like slides past this chick. He goes on your left, slides past her, and no joke, as I get right behind her at the very end, she like stops, spreads her arms out, grabs both of her luggage, and is like going hella slow. And I'm like, bro, are you
She
kidding
was
me?
like Christ on the cross.
So
She
I am like sprinting.
taking the sins of the airport. For
I'm
the
like
rest of us.
sprinting. She stops me dead in my tracks while I'm sprinting. I just immediately look back right at Brandon. I'm like, bruh.
Yeah, he gives a.
Like
A
immediately,
hard
I
look,
was like,
yeah.
dude, are you serious? And then, no joke, we were getting on the plane when they were boarding Group C, like the last group.
God, that's always the worst, especially with Southwest, when you know you have a better seat and then you end up like something delays or something, and then you're in C anyways.
Yeah,
you're like, why the fuck did I wake up
already
at 6
done so,
a.m.
bro.
to get this flight? Like,
Dude, that's a great point, Ryan. No joke. Let me tell you. So, me and Cedar get to the airport, and then I'm FaceTiming Brando.
what the fuck? Okay.
It's 8 o'clock, right? Me and Cedar thinks that the flight boards at 8:45. No, bro, it boards at 8:15.
That's only boarding though. It's not departure.
Dude, we weren't even in the airport yet.
They were in the parking lot.
We were in the parking lot, and I'm FaceTiming Brando. I see a text from Caden. It says, "Yo, where you at, Shotty?" And I'm like,
Where you at, Shotty?
And I'm like, "Yo, dude, what's up?"
This just sounds like this is my everyday flight routine. Like this
Yeah.
is why I have Clear, because I hate being
Dude,
in like a
Clear is
security
bullshit
place.
now, dude. I do not like that anymore. They
No?
didn't let me pass through. They said I needed Clear and TSA pre-check to go through.
Well, that's because it was probably like a TSA pre-check spot. Where'd you guys fly out of?
Sack.
SAC?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
had both.
What, B? Like Terminal B,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, they had both.
Guys, I flew out of Terminal B less than 24 hours ago, and I walked through Clear without pre-check.
Dude, they literally stopped me and they were like, "Oh, this." Because Cedar has pre-check. They're like, "Oh, Cedar has pre-check. You can go on." And they're like, and I'm like, "Yo, can I go
You're
with
a
them?"
broke
Like,
bitch, so
yeah,
no.
that's basically what they said. She looked at me like I was a broke bitch, and I'm like, "Yo, what's up, baby girl? Like, let me go in." And she's like, not even budging, not
What's up,
even
baby
budging.
girl, let me whisper in your ear.
Yeah, I'm like, come on, like, let me through. It's not even that bad.
I feel it, man. Yeah, no, but I mean that's the main reason why I have Clear is like so at SAC I can literally walk through with like 15 minutes till boarding, and it works every time because especially 6 a.m. flights, there's like maybe 20 people
Yeah.
in line anyways, and then with Clear you get to go to the front of that. So
We got it for like one reason and one reason only: the MCO airport,
Orlando,
bro.
yeah.
The Orlando
that's
airport.
that's honestly the main reason I have it.
That
It
is
just, it helps
wild.
out everywhere else. I'm
Seriously.
gonna use it. Like I pay for it, so
for
might
sure.
as well.
And dude, it's so expensive, bro. Not even gonna lie. Oh my god.
Yeah, we do get some kind of money's worth just because all the airports we go to for paintball usually end up having it. They're big
Usually.
enough. But
I don't
hey,
think Hawaii
also,
had it.
Hey, Vegas Golden Knights on 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it was early.
Yeah.
They're having a huddle right next to us. Guys, this has been a fun field time.
I know, dude.
The field gives and the field takes.
It's not anywhere near as hot as, like, honestly, I was thinking it was going to be,
Dude,
like, when I brought it up earlier.
so much hotter in Texas, in California right now.
For sure. It's not even, like, that bad. Sure, the sun is, like, directly on us,
and
but it's,
yeah,
like...
we're not even in shade right now.
It's not even that bad.
There's a little bit of a breeze going
I would agree.
Feel
I'm
that.
not sweating yet.
Yeah, like, and
sweating yet.
we're lucky that there's no, like...
We also don't have pads and pants and all that
Thank
shit on
God.
the
We
field.
got to gear up in, like, what is that? Like, an hour?
Maybe.
Yeah, that's you guys. I don't know if I'm going on the field today. We'll see.
Hell yeah,
I
chilling
might
today?
just film some kind of off-the-field shit.
Hell yeah.
My main thing today was I wanted to record this podcast. I'm going to, like, break the fourth wall. After, Tuesday happened and we couldn't get the show done, I was like, all right, Thursday is record podcast day. That is all I care about, and I hopefully can get this edited tonight and out. But, yeah, that was all my goals were today, and I think we're nailing it. So I'm happy so far.
If you're listening to this early on the Patreon, which you no matter what subscribe to, if you're listening to this late, what the hell? Make sure.
Where do you head to get to the Patreon?
Patreon.com/Mafia
_
Productions.
There you go.
There's so many links, and I'm trying to keep up.
You're a social media manager now. You should know
I'm trying, dude. I'm trying, bro.
Speaking of, you guys need to follow the new FTS_pod Instagram account because Hatch is killing it, man. Bet your sweet Bippy he's putting 16 balls into other people.
Dude, why not, bro?
Did you see that
you
story?
You didn't see that meme?
That was a funny ass meme.
No.
He must
Hatch's
not be.
been dropping memes over there, bro. He's been dropping some spicy posts and some extra content.
Yep, I'm trying to, dude.
You guys stay up to date. All the things FTS. We're coming to you guys. I mean, literally from the sidelines. The pro field is there. Like, this is the most from the sidelines this podcast will probably ever physically be.
Agreed, right?
Agreed.
Dude, and if this works out, maybe we'll do it again, dude. What if it's like another? Dude. Make sure you guys smash that like button, subscribe, and show us the love.
That's a good point.
Dude,
if
seriously.
you guys absolutely just rape the like button, bend it over, take it behind the counter, and just maybe we'll do one at World Cup. Maybe we'll get in a guest or something.
That'd be
some
sick,
more
dude.
Friends,
Yeah,
have
maybe
some fun in there.
I know for a fact Matt the Gym Rat's gonna be there. Maybe Lastro Lopez might be there.
I may have texted Matt today, and he's not at the field. So
What?
That's on Matt.
Where's he
Apparently
at today?
40's here. Will's here somewhere.
I saw 40. I didn't
saw
physically
40?
see him. I saw his Instagram story.
Oh, okay. Is he actually at the field?
I don't know.
Maybe we need to see if we can get him over here at some point. That would be kind of a cool point. But let's finish up your guys' games real quick so we can get that out of the way. The last one we had was Cyclones, which you guys had as I don't want to say an easy W, but that's kind of what you guys are expecting. You go in there, at least put a couple points above them, help out your margin a little bit, and walk away with a win.
Definitely.
Hopefully that's what happens. And your guys' last game, your fourth game, it's going to be on Saturday. It's versus the Padres. So, I mean, a kind of legacy semi-pro team at this
Yeah,
point.
those guys are a good group of guys.
The Padres were playing in semi-pro when I was filming DMG in semi-pro.
Yeah,
for the
those guys are
team
a
video.
good group of ballers. There's one guy on that team, dude. I would never let that guy be on my team, dude. He's always screaming. Yeah, he is always
Hey, talk your
screaming.
shit. Talk
He's
your shit,
always
Hatch.
screaming, like, dude, calling his teammates like pieces of shit, like
Let's-
in like a bad way.
There's 48 hours until this match. We can definitely cut a promo before this begins. Like, we could sell pay-per-view right now.
I mean, I'm down, but it's like, I'm just saying, like, I wouldn't, like, me personally, dude. If my teammate ever talked to me like that, I'm like, dude, fucking same team.
I think the best way that I've ever heard it put was, and I forget who said this, so sorry if you're out there, but they said, paintball players, every paintball team has like one dirtbag on their team, like that one dude that you're like, he's kind of an asshole, but he's good at paintball, so we're gonna let him play. And then the thing is when you come to an NXL tournament, you have 400 teams, or however many there are for the different categories, who all have that one scumbag.
Got
and
40
then so it's like
assholes.
now you got 40 assholes running
Yep.
around the event fucking shit up. So
yeah, I wonder who that is for our team. Who do you think that would be for our team?
I know
It's not me.
it's a guy who's no longer on the team.
Wait.
All right.
What's the time code right now? I'm gonna try to.
Well, no, that's not on our team.
Hey, the way we'll be able to know is by the sun change. All of a sudden, cloud coverage.
That's true.
As soon
yeah,
as the
it's
cloud
just all of a
coverage, we're like,
sudden,
all right, cut.
bright and sunny. But no, yeah. So fucking the Padres. You guys, yeah.
We played them before. Those guys are a good group of guys. I'm pretty sure we lost to them by 1 point.
And it was within the last couple seconds.
Yeah, literally. I remember it was like I was in the Doritos, like getting ready to push, like stuff started to lock up, and then our guys on the snake side just ended up dying that point, and then when
So you're gonna blame the snake side?
Oh,
That's
no, not at all.
natural.
No. It was absolutely the snake side's fault. I'll say that.
Take the mic,
Okay,
buddy,
yeah,
the mic,
I'll
buddy.
say that. No. I take part of that because I didn't make the switch either because I was staring right at
That's
him.
exactly what it was.
Yeah.
Do your
That
job,
was exactly
Brandon.
what it was.
Do your fucking
I didn't
job.
do my job, and they didn't do their job.
And
so.
then Hatch dies because
And
of
then
it.
then the Dorito side.
Welcome to paintball.
Yeah.
This
I
is
got
how it
triple
works.
bunkered for their mistake, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, guys, all right.
Triple
Oh.
bunker.
I really did.
This is where the pain that Hatch feels comes from. Now,
Dude.
that's why then he goes and gives 28 to the next person.
And then I was like, dude,
The
that was
cycle
the last
continues.
point, bro. Since it was the last point, I'm like, I just had to leave the field pissed the fuck off, you know? It's like,
Yeah.
when the early match overshooting happens, that's where it's like the stat boosts come in, you know?
That is kind of a good point because that last point, like, you know, it's maybe overtime or something. You know,
Yep.
there's like, we're not playing another point after this. And you just get lit up early and you're like, God damn it. Like, I did nothing in that point. Like, it's overtime. Fuck, this is just a miserable feeling.
Yeah, I agree. So, you know, I think those guys are a good group of ballers, and I think that's going to be a definitely close game. Those guys have been playing semi-pro for a long time, so they have the experience. And that's a big thing, right? That's obviously our biggest flaw is we just don't have the semi-pro experience.
Yeah.
And I think obviously the way how we're going to get that is by doing what we're doing now and just keep grinding, keep playing against these higher tier teams, you know, and eventually, you know, like a sponge, we absorb all the information. We'll learn it all. We'll learn the personnel because semi-pros like that. There's what, maybe just like the pros, how there's 10 people on 20 teams, right? Semi-pros kind of the same thing, just a little bit more, but you start noticing tendencies from players, especially tendencies, right? Like you'll see a guy like, okay, that guy likes to pop the top in the snake a bunch, or just knowing like who dies, right? If PB Fitz Blast guy, or if PB Fitz Snake Guy Scott dies, like I'll be able to know. I'll be like, okay, their Snake Guy's gone, right? Just that knowledge is just personnel.
Yeah, because you've scouted the team, you know, okay, I mean, they're going to send Scott Snake away, and if they don't, then that's more on, like, them. Like,
Yeah.
that's not on me. Like, all their scouting has said that, so
Yep.
you can kind of, you know, have the best kind of idea in head of, like, okay, if I hear that, that means this, we can make that advantage.
Yeah.
It's chess.
It is chess,
and
dude.
that's why I feel the semi-pro division is kind of interesting in that fact. It's where paintball becomes serious. Like, you guys have probably felt it, you know, in the D3 category, yes, guys are coming, they're working hard, they're
I
spending
cannot
money
wait
for
to chime in on
events.
this. Yeah.
But when you get to semi-pro, I feel like that's that level where it's like, all right, everyone here hopes and dreams of playing that next level.
Yeah.
And so everyone here is bringing, like, a different level of dedication
Yeah.
to, you know, to the game and, you know, to their tournaments. So, yeah,
Everybody
I
in
guess,
semi-pro makes sacrifices.
yes,
Yeah,
speak on that a
absolutely.
little bit because, you know, you have to play in that category and you have to be the best in that category if you ever want to move on to the next one.
Yep.
You know, with your boys, granted, you could get picked up. There's all those other situations. But, yeah, you speak on that a little
Let me
bit.
take this. All right, so I would say that the gap where things start to get a little bit more serious is more in D2, right? But there's also a little, it shines a little bit through D3, right? Obviously, there's some teams where it's like those guys are the ones that.
Yeah, you got sandbaggers like Matt the Gym Rat still playing D3 to this day. Fucking love you, Matt, but maybe let's, you know, play some more competitive paintball. Sorry, that's
No,
just, I have to bring that up every time.
Right, but you see what I'm saying though, right? There's like some teams have certain talent where it's like, okay, they definitely could not be like, they definitely could play another division up,
Yeah.
right? You see
They
some
could,
of the
but then
D3
Matt
teams
wouldn't
start
have
taking it more
as
serious.
many, you know, 5-pack clips of him going down the field and running down the snake. So I get why he's sandbagging now. He's doing it for the content.
No, the thing is, I'm a fanboy of Matt. I'm a fanboy of Matt. I think that guy, no joke, elevated his game in the past year to the next level to where he literally could do that in almost any division he really wanted to. The guy is so fast. The guy is so agile,
Dude, it's
nimble on his feet.
It's deposits, bro.
Yeah, dude,
Man
all those
makes
deposits.
4 or 5 deposits a week.
Yeah, the guy's a straight up beast. And let me tell you, Matt, I see it. They're paying off,
Dude,
brother.
I just realized the context of that. If you don't know what the fuck we're talking about, we're just talking about another man making deposits.
Hot loads.
Yeah, hot loads. All
Just
in
some
one jar.
fucking lock and load type loads, man.
One Matt, one jar.
No, but we're talking about working out in the gym for those who are curious.
Yeah.
That's shout out to Matt's brand, the you know, another deposit type intro.
Dude, his Oni shirt, that one's
Oni
fire,
Gate,
dude.
Oni Gate.
I like that one. There is Oni
Which
Gate
one
going
came
on, bro. It's
first?
like, holy shit, dude. I love everybody. And so it's like,
I do love the little, you know, kind of community that we got going on in the Patreon, the different guys who have, you know, the kind of comment stuff they pipe in.
for sure.
Mike, are you alive? This is just to Brandon's dad. Are you still there? We haven't had a Machine Gun Mike recap of the week in like weeks. The
Dude,
Patreon is missing out.
I
would love to
must
hear
be
one.
extra good. He must be bored.
He must be
I must
bored.
be
Yeah,
extra good.
You've
There's no
actually
tallies.
cleaned up all the bad
So-
shit.
There's
So
no tallies. There's nothing to tally now. Thanks, Hatch.
talk into the mic, please, Brandon.
Yeah. Usually you're so quiet.
Oh, that's a big one.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
You get the big black mic.
Yeah.
Oh, no one's gonna save me there. All right, appreciate it. So moving forward, so hey Hatch, I think we're doing a wonderful job with our first ever live show that's currently going on, but we have to take a break and talk about some of our sponsors. We got Liquid IV. We're gonna talk about them first. Why do we love Liquid IV, Hatch?
Man, let me tell you, something about Liquid IV with me is I'm a kind of guy where when it's hot, dude, I need that hydration. Going 110%
Gotta
all
have
day.
it, bro.
Exactly, I gotta have it. Going 110%
Rapid
all day.
rehydration.
Exactly. It's too much punishment on the body without, some kind of give back. So with Liquid IV, I could seriously get that.
And that's the great part about Liquid IV, Hatch, because it's got 3 times the electrolytes that you're going to find in most sports drinks. It's got plenty of vitamins, B3, B5, B6, B12, and vitamin C. The sugar-free flavors options that we have talked about before. They got the peach, lemon, lime, sugar-free, and white grape. Mentioned those. They've also got a whole bunch of their regular flavors: lemon, lime, guava, watermelon, passion fruit, strawberry, pina colada, acai berry, and we got to mention golden cherry. You guys know whose favorite's golden cherry, and you might be like, why isn't he on the screen right now? Well, Brandon, why did we not record a show this week?
Well, you see people need surgeries and, other people are required to be there during surgeries, So, it's been a long day.
We're blaming Brandon.
I'm here.
He's
You're
currently calling in
absolutely
from his car
blaming me.
right now. This is like a radio talk show, Hatch. This is the closest we've ever come. We have a dude
Some of
calling
it's
in
on
from
me.
his car while he's commuting home from work. I swear to God.
What
like,
a guy. And currently
got
the
a-
time is 10:58
we got
at night.
our wacky soundboard, and dude, we've become what we hate. We're now talk radio. But if you guys want to head over get more information about Liquid IV, you can head over to liquidiv.com. Pretty simple one. Use code Mafia_Moffitt over there. It's going to get you 20% off and free shipping. We love it. It's a great product. It's helping us stay hydrated at the event. So hey, future us, make sure you're drinking some. And then we got Brandon, a product that you'll probably be using right now as you're driving home. NECTR Energy. It's going to be our little caffeine pouch, our little friend that keeps us, buzzed. Lip boomers.
That's what I need, man.
Little lip pillows, little Zenicinos. But the difference with this and Zen and any of those other products is there's no nicotine, there's no tobacco, there's just flavoring. There's a little bit of, I think, menthol for some of the ice flavors. But yeah, it's just caffeine and cognizine or I'm gonna get it right one of these weeks, but it's not gonna be this week, guys. It's let me read it from the back. Cognizine citicoline. Hey, we finally did it.
Nice. Close. Good enough.
Hey, Brandon, you probably messed with things that had big words today while you were cutting people open.
Too many goddamn big words, man.
Is your brain
my
working right now?
God. I don't know.
Is this too
Hell
much to be
no.
asking? Are you gonna crash?
Yeah, I might. I don't know. I might have to stop.
All right,
Jesus,
Hatch,
I'm
so
only
if
halfway home.
he just slides off the side of the road, then that's gonna be on us, I guess.
Honestly, all of it's on me. We're recording a day early because I gotta fly out the next day.
I'm
But
gonna
it
blame
is what it
Brandon.
is.
I love that through line. I like it better.
Boom. Thanks,
What
Brando.
the fuck?
But you know who you
and I are
can't
literally
blame?
on the same flight.
You know who you
Well, I gotta
can't
leave
blame,
early.
Brandon? You can't blame NECTR Energy because you can head over to NECTR Energy or NECTR.energy, NECTR.energy. Use code MafiaProductions, all one word there, no underscore or anything, and you're gonna get a buy two get one free code. So put 3 in your cart so you can get 2 and you're not going to pay for one of them. There's also going to be free shipping. And Hatch, there's a big announcement. They got some new flavors on the way, man. So maybe it's the time. Head over there.
I'm excited.
One of each in your cart. Check it out. And let's all get buzzed up for the rest of this event. Hey, well, guys, we're going to throw it back to us in the future. We're glad you stuck around. And shout out to our sponsors. Shout out to Brandon for making a live show happen in the first place by forcing us to not do it tonight. Hell yeah.
You're welcome, guys.
And without further ado, bye. See you in the future. Okay.
Bye.
Enough talk. All right.
So, okay, you guys ever try to break down JTs?
I've actually never really owned a pair of JTs myself.
They're a bitch.
So I know you guys can't really talk on this because #BuyHK, whatever you got. But
It is what it is.
JTs, dude, they are holy shit. I tried to change the strap in mine, and that took an hour and a half, man. I'm not even kidding you, because I first had to like figure out how to even get it apart, because I've never really fully taken off like the frame from the Flex A bottoms and all that shit. That plastic was so like just stuck in place. It didn't want to do a single fucking thing. So finally got that out, and then I'm looking at it and I'm like, how the fuck does this strap go in there? There's no clip. There's no like, because I'm used to like the HK mask or something like that where there's like some sort of thing. So eventually I see it's just jammed the fuck in there. You just kind of got to take the lead edge and push. So for like 15 minutes I'm trying to get this custom mask strap in there. I finally got it on. It looks nice. Shout out to Micah, by the way. It was the one that he gave me. It's a
nice
little, speaking of Gaelic Park, it's kind of the like same Gaelic type symbols, that kind of Scottish symbols. It's a JT one. I don't know if it's an old headband
Is it the one
or
with
not.
like it's like the ropes, the crossed ropes?
Kind of. You'll see it this weekend, and maybe someone will get a shot of me in
Gotcha.
it. But yeah, man. So I wanted to give Micah a shout out for that. I always appreciate people, helping me look swaggy on the field.
Yep.
I wouldn't even have those flexes if it wasn't for like Michael Malott. So shout out to him on those.
Shout out
by
to
the
Mike,
way.
dude.
But yeah, man. So gotta look swaggy for the event. You guys done anything? You got any new lenses or anything? Any new gear?
Do you want me to go grab the chief or what?
Actually, that's not a bad idea. Me and Brandon will talk for a second.
I'll be
here.
right back.
Go grab the Master Chief. We'll have Hatchback in here in a second.
Human.
Brandon, how does it feel to be, have to carry the momentum of the show right now?
It's a lot of weight actually. Hatch
This
does
isn't
pull a lot of weight.
This isn't what you're good at.
No, not at all. This is not my repertoire.
Because you're usually the young Jamie. You're looking stuff up for us. You're doing calculators.
I am.
Yeah.
I am. I'm the silent guy in the back.
And now you're just here.
Now I'm here. Now I'm forced to talk. And my voice is already.
It's already breaking up, which is sad because you got to yell for 4 more days or 4 more days, 4 games of paintball.
Isn't that a little?
Hopefully 8.
That's a little odd, dude. I talk the least amount on the podcast, but they're putting me in the position where I gotta talk the most now on the field. Fuck.
You do talk well on the field.
I would agree. There's sometimes
It's pretty funny because if you just listen to the podcast, you'd be like,
shy guy.
Yeah, you would think Brandon's kind of a quiet, reserved guy, and he is. Don't get me wrong. But you get on the field, and this dude's talking it up a storm.
That's where I save it.
Yeah, when I first met this guy would never show me his butt
It's
cheeks.
the anger issues.
Yeah. Now it's he doesn't even have to ask anymore.
Yeah, now, dude, something I kind of want to talk about? The other weekend we were at Capital Legend. It was so hot. Remember when I burned my butt cheeks?
Wait, what? How did you burn your
I
ass?
fucking sizzled my ass, dude, on accident. So we're like, field's obviously closing, right? We're the kind of people where we stay at the field until we get kicked out. So Paul's in his car on the phone, right, and baking in the sun. His car's been sitting there all day in the sun. So I'm like, all right, let me just go push my ass up against his window, right? So I push my ass up against his window, the little like black bar where like the rubber part where the window goes down. Dude, got the edges of my butt cheeks. Ooh,
Let me guess,
dude.
that was a good 115 degrees.
Yeah, dude, I got minimum. I got branded.
You just got Paul's truck on your ass still.
No,
to
it was
this day.
his little
His little Honda.
His little Honda.
Yeah.
Dude, ain't no way I'm touching the one on the truck,
Oh,
dude.
it's not the. Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna
his
need moon
big
shoes.
black truck.
Yeah, I'm gonna need the moon shoes to get on the truck.
Yeah, you are a little short for that, Hatch. That's not usually your
No.
go-to size. But yeah, show off the Chief a little bit.
So here we are, ladies and gentlemen,
get
boys and
forward,
goobers.
Show off a little more in person.
Right?
Unfortunately, right as we're gonna show it, and by the way, but right as we're gonna show it, the sun goes away, which is fire because it's actually. Oh God, I'm burping over here a storm, man. This monster, this cow juice is getting to me. But yeah, man. I mean, dude, this mask is awesome. We got to shout out Paul.
Paul Stoller, man.
I know we gave him a little
Headwear.
bit last week, but dude, he's completely snapped on it. If you want, show him a little bit of like the kind of the translucent bottom, because I think that's really the
I
coolest part.
almost feel like I want to try to use like my flashlight through it, or do you think that would work?
Yeah, you can get a little
Get
closer to the
close, yeah.
camera too, because
Alright,
it's just
so
it's
it's
kind of wide.
Right here. It's like you can kind of see the sun or the flashlight through it. How it's like
It's horribly out of focus.
the
but-
whole bottoms are like translucent green. So
Also,
shout out to Paul
Hatch,
Stoller.
Hatch, you don't realize that you're not in frame at all.
Dude, am I not in frame?
It's literally, we have the screen right there.
All right, here we go. Dude, lowered. Damn it, dude. All right, here we go.
Trying
So
to
it's-
find my camera.
Yeah, so it's
Hi,
like
guys.
translucent bottoms with the green. Feeling good. I'm gonna get out of here now, so I'm not wasting.
Yeah,
any
go
more
sit
of your-
down, Hatch. Go sit down.
Thank you, guys.
Guys, I love this. I'm so glad we decided to do a live show in a field from Chicago, Chirac. With the
Chirac.
radar dish in the background.
Dude, that if you don't know, that radar dish actually messes up the chronos.
That's true. Sorry, but that also should tell you how close to Midway we are. There's literally an airport like radar sensor right there. Like we're
so
within
it's like
blocks of the Midway airport.
There are times where the chronos will go like 190 to like 350 in like 2 shots.
I've seen that definitely, where it's like depending on if the signal's kind of going out, it'll just fuck up the chrono for a second. So you'll have like 300,
like infinitely read or something.
298, 475, and it's like,
whoa, bro.
I don't think that's right.
Yeah. Damn. Do you remember when I don't know if you remember this, Ryan, but you might remember this. Back in like 2013, the Tauntauns got the I don't know what they were doing, or it was pretty sus. Where like no joke, in the middle of a match at the 2014 Riverside Open, Axel was part of this shit, dude. Shout out to Axel. He was on it. I saw it. Dude, all of a sudden they're playing the 2014 Riverside Open, and they're like, a guy's like, dude, that gun's shooting hot as hell. So then they chrono all the players. Every player was like 350. So no joke, except for everybody except for Axel. And so no joke, Axel and some other guy.
Now I feel bad. I
Axel
called
and
him out
like
earlier.
so they only had 6 guys, right? So Axel and I think their bench guy, no joke, had to go out and 2v4
Did the rest
Aftershock.
get like paintball jail pretty much?
I don't think it was paintball jail. I think it was paintball jail for the rest of the match. I think.
So just
no, I remember because that was the penalty box.
They were just all.
That's true.
So they were like they were like
turn it. PSP.
Yep.
Yeah,
they were like
so
turn it down, get in the box.
turn it down. You have 3 dudes in your box.
Yeah. So I remember, dude, at one
They're gonna
point.
come out in 3 minutes. Good luck surviving that long, kid.
Yeah. So Aftershock basically had to try to score as many points as they possibly could because Aftershock also got a hot gun penalty. So it was 4v2.
Okay, at this point, are the chronos right? Like,
Dude, that's what makes me think. And this wasn't even Chicago. This was in California.
Oh, Riverside. Oh, okay, yeah. I know what
Right?
event you're talking about.
So
now,
it's
yeah.
like, was it sus? You know, it makes you think. Like, what is that whole conspiracy? Were they low key turning the guns up?
No, they were set up. It was actually the CIA. They came in.
Damn.
They didn't want the French to win, so they had to come in, get their markers turned up hot, get them some type of penalty, so our boys in blue could take it over, just like they did at the NXL European Cup. Shout out to every single Team America team.
America, baby.
Fucking America.
Fuck yeah.
Thank you. That was beautiful timing there. So that was the only segue I had. I don't have more on that topic. Just shout out to those guys who went over there and won it for America. Yeah, we love when we beat the French in fucking anything. There's more yellow jackets that are landing on me now. That's fun. We're out here. We're doing it. Other exciting things about the event. I'm shooting bunker to bunker this weekend.
I'm excited to see that.
You guys know about
With
that
Dylan?
series? It's Dylan Fout's, kind of documentary series that he's been doing for, I don't know, 2 or 3 years now. Every, 3-4 months he'll do a new episode on some player or some event or some tournament series that happens. So me and 40 Media actually will
That's
shout
gonna be
out.
sick, dude.
We're gonna be
Love
filming
40.
it for him, and then we'll Dylan's gonna be editing it. So that always excites me because I think he's an amazing editor. I think he's a great storyteller.
I was
And
just about to say that.
I think it'll be really cool to see, all right, there's my footage. What can someone who's really good at editing do with it?
Yeah.
Because that's always
Plus,
the
it's another
thing.
way for you to learn.
That's true, and also just for me is like I like the camera side better. Like I like being out here filming the events. That's where I have the fun. And then when I go and sit in my room and edit,
Turn into a caveman.
yeah, just I just make
Edit
monkey
now.
noises. Just I was trying to bait something, and then these boys can't do anything. But yeah. So according to your guys' predictions, you're gonna go 4-0 this weekend.
That's the dream, baby. You already know. That's the dream.
Hard cut. This is gonna be the podcast clip on Tuesday.
Okay, yeah.
Hard cut to the APPA schedule that says
Not,
1 and 2 or something like.
Hey, you know what? Whatever happens, happens. Just know I'm always ready and I'm always coming 110%.
He's always down to clown.
Do not sleep on us. I'm telling you. The second you start to sleep on us, that's when we tie your shoes together and while you run.
Why are you tying the? Are you going to their box and tying their shoes? Like, how does the logistics on that work?
I'm gonna use like a ghillie suit, so I just never move. Right? I stay there from the previous.
Just gonna be in the grass.
I stay there from the previous point, and then right when it's like the point's over, they're going out to the box. I'm tying the shoes together. Yep. The Logan T.
It's actually Logan who's
Yeah.
doing it. Like,
Damn, dude.
That's why we said he's not
Yeah,
here.
that's what- yeah,
but
yeah.
no one has actually confirmed he's not here.
That ghillie suit's really good.
Yeah,
shit's
he's
so
actually
good.
been in the frame the whole time. See if you guys can see him at home. Like, All of a sudden, we just have 4 dudes pop up out of nowhere. It's like SEAL
It's
Team
like, all right,
6 type
reveal
shit.
yourself, and they're all standing up out of the tall grass. But dude,
We all just pass out.
another thing, dude, the grass here. Dude, the grass here is so good, not even
you
gonna
guys
lie.
can see it on camera. It's nice. It's plushy. It's that nice kind of thick, kind of.
You're sliding for days on this, dude, for sure.
Yeah, and especially if it gets wet on Sunday.
Yeah.
You're oversliding for days.
Yeah, for sure.
You're going to the corner and you're stopping at the God because you're gonna make it all the way out
I just
there.
hope it doesn't rain again, bro. Last year was so bad.
I think if it does rain, and this is, kind of hoping, optimistic. I can't get my drink to stand up anymore. But I hope
Knock on
it
wood.
won't be as bad. Because last year
Last year was
really
so bad,
miserable.
bro. Last year was so bad.
It was cold. It was freezing.
And it did not let up.
It did not let up the whole day. I remember that was actually the event. The bag boys were created. Me and Dylan were literally wearing plastic trash bags all day because it was just, we had no other rain gear. So it was just like, all right, at least some type of weather protection. But it's a little bit different. I mean, it's nice and sunny right now.
It is
so
Thursday. It is
hopefully-
Thursday.
yeah,
Quick
hopefully
cut
it
to the edit
stays.
of the new reel of the,
God, how
of the
many
thunderstorm.
fucking quick cuts are there going to be during this show?
Dude, we're just racking up the reels, dude.
This is why I love the kind of the live show from the event is like we're setting up so many storylines and by Monday all of them are going to be ended.
Valid.
This show isn't even going to be out on the public release yet and all of this is going to be like, yeah, so that actually happened. They lost to Blast Camp. They lost to Fit. They lost to them.
It's going to be funny when they hear our predictions, right? And, maybe what if they're right? That'd be even,
That
that's
would
even,
be that,
that's even
like
more
I said,
crazy.
if we were witnessing you writing the script for this weekend's NXL event, I don't know what else to say. That's absolutely amazing.
We got to figure it out,
So, quick question, because I've only seen you two here so far. Where the fuck's the rest of the DMG team?
Oh, we told them to fuck off while we record.
Oh, okay. You didn't want to have them in at all, no special guest appearances.
Deadass.
We
I'll
are
call
at a live event. That's the nice thing about
I'll
this.
call Papa Cedar over right now. Dude, you know what? We could even, who else is here? Mama Cedar. Cedar's mom.
That's true, because we are in Chicago.
Yeah, this is Cedar's neck of the woods.
This is Cedar's neck of the woods, where he famously told Michael Jordan that his mustache looked like Hitler's, and then he shaved it.
Yes.
No one believes that story, and I don't even know if I don't or if I do, but it's a legendary story.
Yeah,
you
for
know
sure.
what I mean?
We're gonna keep telling it.
You guys got to go back listen to the Cedar, the Chris Sedar episode. I forgot his first name there for a second.
Yeah.
I rarely called him
I
that.
never call him by his first name
Yeah,
ever.
but Chris Sedar, I think it's like episode 30. It's one of those. It was in
something
that
like
group,
that.
but,
I almost feel like it's in the 20s, dude, like late 20s.
Yeah, it was one of the first video shows.
Was it like 20? Maybe it was 22 because I think it was right before 23, Michael Jordan's number.
That's true. Yep, because I remember we were doing a little like something. It was like the title or something was like that.
Yeah,
but,
let me quick
yeah,
chat.
see
Cedar
if
real
we can
quick.
get these guys over here. We're just killing some time, having some fun. We're about 43 minutes into the show, so I think.
Dude, and honestly, I feel like we talked for like an hour and a half already, dude.
Yeah, no, time's
Yo,
flying by.
come
We'll
by
give it
the
a little bit
booth,
more
we can
time.
talk
Give you guys a nice solid hour, but
At the very
like-
entrance. At the very entrance.
like I was saying earlier, these guys do have practice later that they got to get ready for, so we want to let them have their time and then, yeah, get ready for the event, do a little scouting, go walk the field you guys are playing on. I went and walked the pro field a little bit because I have not seen the layout yet in person. That was my first time actually stepping on the layout. I wasn't able to make it out to Capitol Edge this last week. My brother actually came up to Sacramento from San Diego.
Oh, you're telling me that.
So, yeah, I met my nephew for the first time. little
Nice.
4-year-old baby boy.
Congratulations, brother.
Yeah, no, he's cool. He doesn't say much. He just kind of takes it all in.
Typical
and
4-year-old.
he's there. And 4-month-old, you mean?
Oh, I thought you said
I thought you
4-year-old.
said 4.
Oh, and I said 4-year-old?
Yeah.
I
Yeah, I
meant
thought you said- I thought
4-month-old.
you
said
Sorry,
okay.
yeah, no. I'm not that bad of an uncle.
All
That
right.
it's been 4 years
I was
without
like,
seeing you. No,
damn.
just 4 months. But it was also funny, too, because they came with their dogs. And they were the type of people before, my sister-in-law, she absolutely loves their dogs, always took care of them very well, that type of stuff. I find funny now, though, now that there's, the kid, Colt, the newborn, one of their dogs had double ear infections while they were with us and had to go to the vet for that.
Wow.
And I was like, that makes sense. He's not getting checked on as much anymore. Like, there's a lot more prioritized human to stay
Yeah, for
alive.
sure,
so,
dude.
but I found that observation kind of funny to me,
Yeah, I mean, dude, like literally the day before I left for here, I had to take my dog to the vet because all of a sudden she'd like developed like a limp and her allergy just so bad. It's like, dude, I
We need
dropped
Callie
like
alive. Come
I
on.
dropped like half a rack on dude for a single vet visit. Dude, because the thing is, I wasn't really a pet insurance kind of guy because she didn't really need to go. She never really needed to go.
Pet insurance is kind of a scam, though, bro.
I agree, bro. So I'm just like,
Because think
now
about
I'm
it
just
this
getting
way.
fucked.
You just said you dropped half a rack, so let's say $600 at the most with tax and all that. You probably would have paid that in what, like a year of your insurance premium or whatever. So it's like,
That's probably true.
I don't know.
That's
Like you
realistically
said,
probably
Callie is she's a generally healthy dog.
Yeah.
She's not one of these like specialized dog breeds or anything.
No, where
so.
she's like fucking struggling to breathe. God,
The
dude.
pugs or
Oh,
like
dude,
the
the
English
Nelly, the
bulldog.
Nelly, dude, the
The
Nelly.
Nelly, yeah. Just staring through you with dead eyes. Cedar, your dog's dead. Let your
Dude,
dog be dead. It's okay.
I love that dog, dude. That dog loves me, dude. Every time I go over to Cedar's house to like spend the night for like the layout
It's
weekend.
the last time you've seen life in its eyes.
Dude, that dog, I think I bring the light to that dog's eyes. That dog's like, dude, he's here.
You're the only reason it stays alive.
The
at
dog's
this
like
point.
She is
stiff arming everywhere, dude. Yeah, dude. Like no joke. I don't
Looks
think
like a Patrick Star
I
impression.
don't think her joints can bend, so she just like stiff arms everywhere.
Gotta get her that CBD, bro.
Yeah, dude, straight up.
That
I
doggy
think,
CBD.
I think they do give her doggy CBD.
I think so. Yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
Dude, she has on like so many different types of medications, bro. It's so wild.
She's got her doggy insulin, her doggy CBD, her doggy fucking like Xanax.
They have
or-
the little pill box for her.
the little they got the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Like
No.
But you know, realistically, our lives would suck without dogs. Straight up.
100%. Yeah.
I wish I had more.
That's a hot take that I don't think needs to be defended.
Yeah, I agree. How's Dova, dude?
Oh, he's fine. He's okay actually. We didn't board him this event. We figured why not? It's not gonna be too hot.
Who's he staying with?
Michelle's parents.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but typically we like to
I
board
was
him.
gonna say that's a bold move just to leave your dog home for 4 days alone.
He's fine. He
We
has-
left him a bowl of food. He'll
not,
be okay.
Not even. We just left him water.
The difference between
He's
dogs
good.
and cats is cats can like
That
divvy
actually,
ration their food.
I've
Like,
been saying cats are the
Look.
perfect paintball animal.
you're just wrong right now because
Yeah, I agree.
cats are horrible.
Cats
But
are
I will
horrible.
say the one redeeming factor of them is, look, if for some reason you just gotta leave for 2 weeks, that cat's gonna be alive and well when you get back.
Absolutely.
and
He's gonna be like, oh, fucking, where have you been?
Because that fucking $200 you spent on that food and water bowl that like refreshes itself.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
You gotta have the automatic shit, make sure it's taken care of.
It's like
but-
if you don't have the automatic shit, dude. What kind of cat owner
No,
are
you know what? But let's be real. That cat's gonna go out and fucking find rats, and it's gonna find its own dinner.
Valid for sure. But
These
like,
cats are for the streets,
the
bro.
thing is for me, dude, why shit in the house in sand, bro? That is disgusting, dude.
It's more a humiliation thing at this
Oh, look
point.
what we got. Look what we got.
Oh, is that the sighting of Bigfoot?
That is the sighting of Bigfoot. Look
Brandon,
what we got here coming
cue,
on over.
cue Brandon. We see them. They're coming on in. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, we got a couple special guests on the show. Chris Sedar walking in, frame left, and also got our boy Micah Yokum.
Dude, I told him.
It's the first appearance of
Mama Sue's
Bigfoot on the show. How you doing?
I told him Mama Sue's here.
Doing fantastic out here, in lovely Chicago weather. Can't be any happier.
Yeah,
It's great weather,
we're
honestly.
live from a field. That's kind of been our go-to this whole time. It's a lovely field. We have a radar dish, and it's going how it's going. So, Cedar, what? Let's take a knee. Like,
Let's
are
Cedar
you-
take a ramp a little bit.
Yeah, here,
Yeah.
jump
Yeah.
in the seat. Here, you know what, Micah?
Got a little
Yeah,
parched.
here, let's jump you
It's
guys
hot.
in. Brando, jump out.
Human.
I got you guys.
We haven't had Micah on the show yet.
You guys got like water set up for us and everything.
Yeah, man. So, are you here so you don't get fined?
We should not have this guy on the podcast.
We have
We're
said
probably
that before,
gonna
actually.
get fined.
Let's keep the N-words to a minimum.
We're
but,
not getting to episode 60.
Other than that, we're good. Make sure, Cedar, go ahead, grab the mic real quick and just kind of hold it between you two, like a little lapel mic or something like that. But yeah, guys. So hey, welcome on, Micah Yokum, and Chris Sedar. I never say your first name. I don't think
it's
anyone
so
ever
weird.
calls you by your first name.
My mom.
Your mom, that's about it. With a face only a mother can love. But yeah, so I mean, guys, welcome in. We got Brandon and Hatch's predictions for the weekend. I kind of want to hear your guys's. We start out the weekend. You guys are playing Vegas Golden Knights to start Vegas Golden Misfits. The second time I've done that this
They
show.
got the nice jerseys though. So
Maybe
it's
that's
okay.
that's
they got
what
nice
got me
jerseys
off.
now.
They were
so.
warming up by us earlier.
Yeah.
I called them the wrong
Hold on,
thing.
we on the
so.
right sport.
Those jerseys are pretty tough. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, well, sick. So what's your guys' prediction for that game? How do you think that's gonna go?
I think it'll go pretty good as long as we just play how the layout's a little different than back home.
Yep.
But as long as we play how we practice,
penalties,
I think
no
yeah,
penalties.
stay away from penalties really being our biggest
As long as
curse.
you stay out of paintball jail.
Yep.
Yep. Looks instantly for Hatch. He's got to defend himself.
Yo, that wasn't even my fault, brother. What the heck?
Dude, Hatch stays with his back to the camera.
That was a year ago today.
That was a year ago. That's
today.
true. Yeah. That was this event. Awesome. Well, but yeah,
I'm a
okay.
year clean.
So,
I'm a year clean.
so going from the Vegas game, you guys have Blast Camp right after that.
Mhm.
That's the tester. We were talking to these guys. That's obviously they're second in the division by kind of a wide margin. It's them and Fit. They're up top. So I guess what's your opinion? Before that game even happens, I want to get a strong, hard opinion, so that way on Monday this can look really funny in retrospect.
You know.
I'm hoping for close, at least close, because
Okay.
that at least proves that we deserve to be here. We made the bump. They've been a great
Fuck that.
game.
I want to hear a win by 20. Come on,
Win.
Cedar.
Dude, it's only to 6.
Oh, again, second time I made that joke tonight as well too. The 2 hours of sleep, man. I'm repeating content.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay. So close game. That's kind of what we're
at
looking
least
for.
close game proves that we're a new division jump. Like we've been putting in the work. At least we deserve to be here. We can be here. We hang out here. We have a shot. Like,
Okay.
That's my hope.
Yeah.
Good test.
And then Micah, who has come up the furthest from most of the people on this team. How do you feel going up against the number 2 team in semi-pro?
I think it will be a fun experience for sure. I think, we play the Killers. You know, Killers are up there in the top 3 still. So
Yeah, no.
I think if we, as long as we just, figure it out, I think there's definitely going to be some bumps and bruises along the way in that game. But it depends on how we respond to their counterpunch. I think it's going to be the biggest thing for us. Because I think that's really the thing that defines those top 2 teams is they counterpunch really well.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to be how we
Well, and
swing back on them.
That's the higher level of paintball, is not only knowing what works well for you, but works well to shut down the other team. Because, hey, I mean, if they can't fucking, especially on this layout, if you can't get to the snake, your production's just over, and it's going to start to become a problem pretty quick. So, all right, well, perfect. So, real quick, last 2 games. Texas Cyclones, which actually the UPS truck has now blocked out our view of their amazing truck.
That's the new bus.
We're shipping them home on UPS.
Brown sponsor.
What can Brown do for you?
Yes, baby.
But yeah, okay, so Texas Cyclones, how do we think that match is going to go?
I think, it's going to be another grueler. They don't like losing to us at all. We don't like losing to them. They're our friendly Division 3 jump up to semi-pro. They're ranked higher than us, so we, of course, want to beat them, show them we're better than us.
Yeah, I don't know if it'd be a
They're not better.
grudge match per se, but probably like right around somewhere along those lines. We both kind of have things to prove, so I think that's kind of be where it's gonna be.
Yeah, so just want to show them that, hey, you guys may have a rich and fancy bus, but we're here to show that we know how to play paintball.
Yeah, we got a U-Haul.
We got a U-Haul.
U-Haul, baby.
Some of the brokest shit I've ever heard, and I love it.
Next podcast episode in the U-Haul.
Yes. U-Haul. Yeah, that's going to be the World Cup episode.
Hey.
No, we might not
But
be
we're
able to
actually
get
just going to
U-Haul
record
Cup.
it live from
You
SAC,
guys-
and no one will ever know.
So apparently we might be able to get you on Cup because
What?
last time, first Florida, we get there and they're like, yo, like, do you have a Florida driver's ID? I'm like, no, I live in California. Like, how am I supposed to get a Florida? Well, we can't, like, rent to anybody without, like, a Florida's driver's license. And I'm like, you guys are a moving company. How are you supposed to move there? And the guy, like, I could see in his face, like,
That's a good
that
point.
thought has never occurred to him. And he's like, dude, like, what we do is like, well, you have like someone we can call for a reference. And I'm like, I mean, it's 7 a.m. here. Like, it's 3 o'clock in the morning for us. Like, I don't know a single person I can call is going to be up at 4 a.m.
I can't get a character witness right now, man. I'm going to be honest.
And like, fortunately enough, he's like, you know what? You guys look like you won't steal it. You guys are okay.
So white
I'm
privilege got you through,
Well,
Cedar.
yeah, it was me and my ex-girlfriend. So like,
Oh, yeah. No, you're totally fine,
So we're
man.
like, all right, cool, thanks, man.
Actually,
so
you
much.
probably should have told the ex-girlfriend to wait in the car. That might have taken some
yeah,
points down.
well, it was
but-
an Uber there, so.
Oh,
we
yeah.
would have to go find her later.
Well,
But,
yeah, you know.
Yeah, it was interesting. Definitely not a curveball after an all-night flight. It was not expecting to have to defend my ability to get a moving
Defend your
vehicle.
citizenship,
Yeah.
kind of, in a way. Yeah.
Could be a Sheldon over there.
Dude, there might be. But yeah, so now we gotta
what?
figure that out.
The Sheldon.
The Sheldon, yeah. Oh man. Dude.
This is a completely off-topic thing.
Yeah.
Let's finish up with predictions. You guys got
All right.
last game of the event, or last game of prelims at least, is Padres. Hopefully, it's not your guys' last game of the event.
Oh, we were so close to being the
I
last.
sold that game. I sold that game so bad. It's not even funny. I sold that game so bad.
He literally
sold
did
it so
earlier.
bad.
That's hella
I'm
funny.
taking that to the grave
Take that
with
out
me.
of your mouth, bro. You are blowing their ears out right now.
I had to let them know. I sold
Yeah, that was-
I sold
Micah
the
just
bag.
did some ASMR telling you how bad he felt.
That was
sold
such
it.
a close game. That was the overtime, like
Don't kill yourself on my show. please.
penalties, like man, like I almost lost a ball that game. Like I thought that was the A team. Okay, cool. All right, hopefully. Yeah, yup. Yo, I was trying.
God.
Trying, man.
Okay.
What's the story? Hatch is off camera
Have
saying
you-
there's a great story
Have you
about
never heard
this.
the A-team story?
Maybe I have.
Oh
I don't
my
fully
goodness.
remember.
In my defense, if it would have worked, I would have been a hero. We had
I'm
nothing
not
to
sure
lose.
if I
That's
wanted
the
to win like
situation.
that.
Okay.
So it's just, we just had a heartbreaking loss to A-team in overtime. They shot 2 of us off the break, and And, they beat us, hats to them, they beat us, and, we're going to shake it up after the game. And then out of the corner of my ear, peripheral vision, I just hear, "Hey, ref, can we check their gun? My finger really hurts. They might be shooting a little hot." And
I try to oversell. I'm shaking my hand like a leaf in a hurricane.
This is literally the Tauntaun story we were talking about earlier, man.
My glove. I'm this is the opportunity. I'm it's and it is what it is. But yo, if I have a chance,
Cedar, can you look at me in the eyes?
Yeah.
You're a bitch.
I was, dude. If they got hit with a major, if they got hit with a major gun penalty in overtime,
my fingy hurts. My fingy.
A
I
major
understand.
penalty, gun penalty in overtime. That's a swing point.
From a
We
tactician,
win.
calm down. From a tactician standpoint, you're correct. Objectively,
Yeah, no, it is.
you're a
I'm
bitch.
good. Oh, for sure.
I
The
love you,
morals.
and that is
High risk,
the
high reward,
smart move.
baby.
Yeah,
High risk, high reward.
You're not wrong.
I'm not sure if I
just
could have
look like
allowed us to
this,
win
no,
like
no
that, though.
disrespect.
Me and Hatch made the most,
Yo, I can't read anyway, so the comments they're gonna hate on me. Whatever, gibberish.
Yeah, he's illiterate.
yeah, that one, oh, we had a good laugh. We had Mexican,
do.
we didn't laugh about it right then in his face. We're like, come on, let's just go.
Half the team did.
we were going to get Mexican food we're washing our laundry and getting Mexican food, and all of a sudden, I look up at Hatch and I just go, "My fingy," and we probably laughed for 25 minutes straight. Not a word other than laughter.
Someone would breathe and then they'd start laughing again. It's fuck me.
Well, so after all that, we still haven't talked about the Padres game. So
I want my get back. I
Yeah.
think we all want that game back. We should have beat them the first time. We would have made Sunday if we beat them the first time, but your boy sold, so.
So realistic expectation. What do you guys think your record is coming out of Saturday?
Saturday, I think if we play how we should at least be 3-1.
3-1, yeah.
Goal is obviously get that 4-0.
Oh,
it's gonna,
yeah,
we're gonna
that
have
would-
some growlers though. We're probably gonna shoot ourselves in the foot a couple times, so. And you can't really do that.
Hatch is gonna say, "I need you" to someone at some point.
Amen, amen. We're gonna get
We're
that.
gonna
Logan
other.
isn't here.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
We're gonna
I just
each
wanted to
other.
say that again. Fuck you, Logan.
Yo, the captain of the practice squad.
Captain of the
He got a
practice squad.
promotion
I
last
think,
weekend.
dude, Marv said it the best. He's like, "Is Logan actually on our team, or is he just like having a good team to practice with when he comes out to the
Hey,
field?"
no one likes being left alone at the field, all right?
Yeah, poor guy.
No, I love you, Logie. I wish you were here, buddy. He was supposed to come to this event. In fairness, he got called
Work
in.
fucked him over pretty good.
Yeah.
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 That's all
fine.
there is to say about that. Well, thanks for coming in, guys. I'll bring Hatch and Brando back in. We'll go ahead and kind of wrap this
Thank
show
you for
up.
having
Thanks.
us.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by. While they're shuffling in, they is that Tim? Hey, what's up, Tim? Tim's over here too.
Welcome back, Tim.
But
Tim.
yeah, guys. So we're back in the show. Dude, this went amazing. I've talked about everything I wanted to talk about.
I feel like we should do this more often.
We
dude,
got
seriously.
here. It was a blast. We're definitely doing this at World Cup.
For sure.
I don't even care
Dude,
what the comments say.
if we have a U-Haul, we have our own office.
That's a good point. I am gonna admit though, about at some point during this recording, I stopped my mic recording. So that's gonna be a fun editing for me at some point. But I think it was most of it. So I think
Enough.
a couple minutes will be quiet and weird. So, oh well. This is our first
This is our
ever
first
live
time.
recording,
We're
guys.
working out the kinks.
We've done a live recording before most podcasts done a live recording.
Yeah.
Guys, this is episode 59. We're a year into this.
God,
Spick and span. It took 4 years. I feel like play the game. They just did their first one in France last week.
Oh,
so
nice.
we are well above the curve. Center 50, all those other shows. I don't know if they've done one yet. So sorry, that's ignorance on my part. But shout out to everyone who's creating content in the podcast world and the paintball world. This is fun. This is a lot of fun to do.
Amazing, dude.
I enjoy
seriously.
doing this. This is probably one of my favorite shows that we've done in a while.
For sure. I agree.
I'm glad we could have Micah on, Cedar on. Those are some great guys. I wanted
fine.
to get other
Oh, we're
people
gonna get
on,
canceled.
but unfortunately it's Chicago and no one decides to show up to Chicago. Like,
I think realistically, some part of it is the only people we can guest spot is no joke through a pube hair crack in the Lone Wolf tent, and that's like where we're spotting the talent.
that's true. People could probably hear the background music and shit going on
Oh,
right now.
probably,
So
for
we're
sure.
just trying to, find a little bit of a quieter
I agree.
spot.
That's
but,
the priority.
Yeah, no, I reached out to Matt. I wanted to see if he can get on. He's not at the event today. Reached out to 40. He didn't get back to me. All the other media people I know are filming practice right now. So it's one of those things that we'll have to schedule this out a little more next
Yeah.
time. But for 4 days notice, I think we knocked it out of the park, guys.
We know now. Guests will be scheduled.
Guests will be scheduled. Content will be made.
Content
and
will be
players.
Will be paid. I love that.
There we go. There we go. Well, guys, without further ado, let's wrap up this show. This has been episode 59. Make sure you guys go check out our sponsors. We got them down in the description. Liquid IV, NECTR Energy. I don't have the products on me right now, but they're great. I'm going to be using Liquid IV during this weekend. I do have some of those in my bag. They're just too far away to grab. NECTR Energy. Well, hey, no free ads. The Mustache Wax doesn't sponsor us.
Boom.
But NECTR Energy, that's the other one. Head over to nectar.energy. You can get some more information about that product. Also get a buy two, get one free with MafiaProductions is the code over there. And then Liquid IV, same thing. Mafia_Moffitt's going to get you 20% off and free shipping. So, guys, that's a podcast. Oh, last thing, me and Brando are wearing them from the Sidelines merch. Go ahead over to xxvthelabel.com. That'll be linked down below as well. But yeah, get signed up for the Patreon at patreon.com/Mafia_Productions. And yeah, subscribe to the YouTube. Make sure you rate this show. Give us a like on whatever platform you're on. Subscribe to the different ones. And I think I did all of it, guys. So, hey, for Stephen Hatch, Brando Baird, Micah Yokum, and Chris Sedar, my name is Ryan Mafia Moffitt. And Hatch, take us home.
Bye.
Why did you wear the Master Chief? That
I was gonna say chief out, but
Chief. Okay, give us a chief out. Give us a chief out.
Chief out.
Kill-tacular.